welcome to Dr. Vicki's Kitchen. Today I'm making for you one of my favorite meals, and in the old days before I knew that I couldn't eat gluten and I couldn't eat dairy, I used to love pasta, and my favorite sauces were the creamy cheese. The more creamy, the more cheesy, the better, and I kind of lived on Alfredo sauce and just all those things that now I know are terrible for me. And so, let's see, it was probably about 5 years ago, my husband and I were in Italy, and I was so thrilled to find pasta that was gluten-free, and I had fettuccine alla carbonara, but it was not dairy-free. So this was before I was completely off dairy, and I loved it so much, and I got so sick afterwards because I really hadn't been eating much dairy, and I realized, wow, I have to find a way to make something like this, close anyway, that didn't have any dairy products in it. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. First, we're going to start with the pasta. I use Jovial Rice pasta, and I've got some water boiling, so let's check on it. All right, so the water's boiling. I'm going to get the spaghetti in. Now, if you are using eggs, you do eat eggs, Jovial has a lovely egg noodle that you can use. I'm just using the spaghetti right now. All right, so the pasta's in there. It just takes 11 minutes to cook, and now you have to move fast. This is one of those meals that as soon as this pasta's done, you're gonna get the sauce on it and you're gonna serve it. So the family needs to kind of gather. You've got 10 minutes, you can give them the 10 minutes heads up. It's not a sauce that sits well. You want to put it on your pasta and enjoy it almost immediately. A traditional carbonara has peas. It also has Italian bacon. So we're not doing the Italian bacon, of course, but what I do is I start with some shallots. So I've already diced up a shallot. I'm gonna put it in the pan with a little bit of avocado oil. And we're gonna get that cooking just for a couple of minutes and then add our fresh peas. And I'm using a cup of peas. So we sauteed the shallots, they've softened up. Now we're gonna add our peas. And add a little salt and pepper. I'm going to show you how I make this creamy, delicious sauce. What I have is half a cup of Daiya cheese, the mozzarella variety. I have about 1/8 of a cup of almond milk. You could also use rice milk as long as it's the plain, unsweetened variety. And I have about 1/8 of a cup of veganese, so that's the vegan version of mayonnaise. Of course, in this recipe we have eggs, but I'm a mostly vegan household, so I stick with that one because it has no eggs and it's delicious and creamy. So we're just going to combine all these ingredients together. The eggs are going to make the sauce as well, but that's going to come a little bit later because we need some warm water from our pasta to temper the eggs, meaning kind of cook them, so you don't have to worry about eating raw eggs. You won't be doing that. It's been 11 minutes. Our pasta's cooked, so we have to drain it into a colander that I have ready in the sink, and I have a little pot under the colander to collect the water because we're going to need it. All right, we've got the hot water. So what we're going to do is just get a little spoonful of it and add it to our eggs and kind of scramble up the eggs. So this hot water is cooking them already. And then we're very quickly going to add the eggs to the pasta. So the eggs that we've added are fully cooked already. Now we're adding the rest of the sauce. And the cheese is going to melt. And the milk and the mayonnaise is going to get all creamy and delicious. And it all happens very, very quickly. So we've added the sauce. It's so creamy and delicious. I wish you could smell it. It smells great. It looks great. You're going to see what it looks like in a second. We're going to add the peas and just mix it together. And if for some reason you got slowed down a little bit and it starts to get kind of stiff, just have that reserved pasta water and you can add just a little bit at a time and it gets creamy all over again. It's a good trick. All right, we have our beautiful bowl of pasta. It's creamy, it's delicious, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, and you know, sometimes you just want kind of a decadent, yummy meal that is still healthy for you, and this fits the bill. So until next time, I wish you very good health.